Hey guys, it's FailRANK, and this is my fourth devlog for my tabs-inspired Roblox game, RABS, or Roblox Accurate Battle Simulator. Before I get into this devlog, if you enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, and comment if you enjoy this type of video, because I do videos just like this all the time. It's almost the end of the year, and I'm not really close to hitting 600 subscribers, but if we could hit 600 subscribers, I'd really appreciate that before the end of the year. There's not much time left, but if we could do that, that'd be amazing. But anyways, thank you for 500 subscribers. My last video, I was just talking about that. The fact we managed to hit it is honestly mind-blowing from where we started, basically, which was basically RABS. It started off with RABS, and the year's ending off with RABS. Well, RABS was last year in December, but now it's basically a whole year. And yeah, I can't believe we're here, but thank you all for joining me and subscribing. But let's get on to this devlog. What is tabs? That is a question that I always like to ask and explain, just in case you clicked on this video and you don't know what tabs is. So I'm going to give the FailRANK seal of approval explanation of what tabs is. You can probably infer from the name that this is a battle simulator. Two teams are here to duke it out and see who wins. As you can see in the bottom, there is a bunch of different factions with unique units that you can place down to fight each other on many different maps as well. Like these ones, those ones, that one, and these ones. But yeah, basically select your unit, place them down, and they'll fight, and let's see who'll win. Anyways, after you got the FailRANK seal of approval explanation, let's get on to the changes I made to my game and the new stuff I added. Wow, they didn't stand a chance. So the first of these changes was to the main menu, which adds in a new button, the credits, which wasn't there from before. Also, as you can see, respectively, the blue guy has a hat with one on it for the 1-year anniversary of this game, and the other one for the Christmas update for the festive spirit. Yeah, as you can see, the credit, it includes the main goat himself who made the music you're hearing right now, Rain Studios. And I will let you guys hear 5 seconds of each menu's song. You guys can send me your ideas in the comments and I will add them and credit you into the game. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But do send your ideas. Also, check out my YouTube shorts, because that's where I post consistent updates on my different games. So yeah, if you're not checking out my shorts, you should if you want to get more content from me and updates on my game. So the next change I made was quite a big change, because it changed how this game looked visually. Before, the characters would flop around and just like ragdoll, but that actually wasn't really good for the servers because too many moving parts would cause it to lag. So if you made like 20v20 or 40 total units, the game would start running like a complete slideshow. And I tried other ways to fix it, but nothing really worked except actually removing the ragdolls and floppiness and making it more stiff. That did help the performance, and you could run up to 100 characters with it like sort of lagging but still running way better than before with only 40 units. So I was really thinking, like, tabs is all about the goofiness, but I feel like tabs is also as important as building the army you want and just spamming a bunch of units, because that's the fun of the game. And I want to add more units, so I want it to be stable and you can place a lot of units without it lagging. So in the end, I think that was a good decision, because I feel like the spirit of tabs is being able to create your own army no matter how big it is. So yeah, I think that was a good change. But yeah, it's definitely going to feel different. But it's also kind of more funnier that everything's stiff as a board, because they're just flying around, and when they die, They're just completely flat for some reason. So in some ways, it's still humorous like Tabs itself. So yeah, so the faction I decided to add into this update is the Christmas faction, which is not in the main game of Tabs. So I had the liberty of making custom units. So these are what they are. First we have the elf, which is a reskin of the regular tiny dummy. As you can see with these pictures, I made them more creative as opposed to the other ones where there's just icons. There's icons as well as like tiny differences. As you can see, the elves has some ears, and as you can see, the elf here has some ears and that hat he wears. But he is basically virtually the same as the tiny dummy. Next is the gingerbread man, which has the 3 dots, and he's super flat as well. And he's basically the same as the regular dummy. Next, we have the candy cane man, which is just candy cane, and he's wrapped around the, you know, the thing. And yeah, this is the red one, which looks more like a candy cane, but this is the special blue candy cane. And he's a copy of the chieftain, but the chieftain has more health and he's actually bigger than him. So the chieftain is still better than the candy cane man, but he's basically a copy of the chieftain but weaker. And then we have Santa, which is actually a unit with unique mechanics as well as Krampus, which yeah, don't ask, that's supposed to be a tail, but it swings a bit too much. As you can see, we're on a new map for the winter, and it's appropriately called Winter. And as you can see, there's 2 pages now that you can select through, and this update adds a whopping 6 maps, and I will show you them. Also, look at this Krampus in his bag, and then look at Santa over here. The first map is actually from a fan, Lava Boy. He made this for me, and I thank him for making this for me. It's really cool. It's basically a recreation of my Medieval 1 map, which is a recreation of the Tabs Medieval 1 thing. But as you can see, there's a secret here, and he also put a secret as well. It's not really a secret, it's basically copy. It's right here. Right now, there's no secret tied to it, but maybe in a later update in January, which I plan on that update adding a bunch of fan ideas, might be a cool unit. So you should check out this map when that update drops. Next, we have the Shady Company map, which is basically taken from my game Shady Company, which is a Lethal Company bootleg game that I made, which, I mean, you can check the devlog out and play the game, I guess, even though it's not really finished. Next is the Squid Ink game, which is the Splatoon game I made to verse my friends in, and it's basically the map. It's kind of funny because the colors don't even match. Orange is blue and purple is red. And yeah, these guys do have custom spawning things, like usually. These guys are basically the same, as you can tell. But these guys got special def and spawn sounds. Next we have the Coliseum, which is actually taken from my game Destructive Revenge, which also there's a series of devlogs I've made. And that game will be getting a final level for now. I do plan on expanding it and revamping stuff, but it will be the final level for this saga, I guess. So if you haven't played it, you should check it out because it's a cool game, fighting beat 'em up destruction game. And next we have the party map, which you kind of saw. I added a new unit called the Celebrator, which you get from beating a new campaign level I made. I know, a new campaign. Crazy. But yeah, you beat that level and then you unlock him, which he has the special ability to increase everyone's health on his team by 10% and heal them for 10%. So if you place a bunch of them, the health scale is crazy because he stacks 10% increase to the max health and heals 10% of their max health as health. So it gets crazy if you stack a bunch of them. The game basically becomes impossible to win. Also, I added secret units, which we have the Graduate, the Boxer, the Noob, and the Chicken. And then the customs were from viewers' ideas. We have the Imposter and Jotaro. But yeah, I wanted to explain what Santa and Krampus does. Santa basically shoots lasers that can heal and damage. I wanted him to throw presents from his bag, but then I would have to make the projectile, and you know I'm lazy. So he just shoots beams. He's a magic man. And Krampus basically one-shots everything. Like he grabs them and puts them in their bag and just instantly kills them. It even works on the giants. So it's kind of funny to see him put him in the bag. But yeah, let's get on to the outro. That's it for this update. This update was a kind of small update that I made in a few days to release before Christmas and the anniversary of this game. But yeah, next month we'll be adding a bunch of cool ideas that you guys suggested. So if you have more ideas, drop them down below because they may be added in the big update for January. And it's going to be a bunch of new gameplay units. But yeah, one thing I want to say, I do want to add more campaigns since I already have the medieval and tribal factions. And I want it to be like tabs where you unlock them as you progress further on. I don't know if it will be in the January one, but it'll be in a probably standalone update. And I also want to add battle restrictions like tabs where you can put restrictions as like you can only have this much units or this much money in the sandbox, just so you have more options. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, hit that post notification bell, and comment. Anyways, see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, everyone.